Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Ren0216, and this is a channel that focuses on daily vlogs about my weight loss, the ups and downs, and the things I've learned along the way. As anything to get to be, well, anything important is worth doing. It's worth the effort, right? And that's what I'm sharing today. Been busy this week alone. I had several appointments several days in a row, and it's not done yet. Still got them tomorrow. So that's fun. Almost had the water fixed today. Yay. Almost. I saw my doctor yesterday and they upgraded me from morbidly obese to just obese. That is a significant improvement. I'm actually pretty proud of that. Yeah. To go in the course of that in the course of a year is actually pretty remarkable considering I started bedbound, and it's crazy how far things have come. And I am focusing back on my diet. My diet is, well, today we did ham with golden kiwis, and what was like ham, golden kiwis, or something else. Oh, we had some cheese with it. And cheese is in moderation is fine. I didn't eat that much cheese, mainly because I'm lactose intolerant and I probably shouldn't eat that much cheese. But I like cheese, so. But golden kiwis, I tried just this year for the first time. Honestly, it was amazing. Thinking of this year, wow, we're almost done. By the time this will reach the interwebs, it will be like the 30th. Oh, yay. Another year down, right? Another day closer to health. That's the way I look at it. Another day closer to health. And talking about artificial sugars, yes, some artificial sugars can be bad for you. What my doctors have recommended to me was like just like sugar is a really good sugar substitute, and stevia is another good one. But everything in moderation. Um, Honey isn't as good because it's still in the sugarcane sugar category, but you can have honey, of course. It is a natural thing, and it it does have very good health benefits. I would be very hesitant to use it. Will be not necessarily hesitant to use. I just wouldn't use a lot of it because it is still sugar at the end of the day, and it still activates the sugar cravings. And that's what you got to be really. That's kind of the worst drawback with honey is that it will activate sugar cravings and will cause you to crave more sugars, and so you got to be careful. And then certain artificial sugars will do that too. They'll cause you to crave sugar. So you just got to be very careful about what you use. And there are safe alternatives out there. You just got to be mindful. And there, it's also just moderation. It's just with anything. It's moderation. You can have too much water, honestly. There are people who have gotten sick, injured, even death from drinking too much water. Now, mind you, in order to achieve this, you have to drink a really huge amount of water in such a short period of time. But yeah, I mean, anything you can go to excess and have that done. And the rains come. Welcome to the South. We don't get the snow, we just get lots of thunderstorms. I was hoping we'd be out of the flooding, but I think we might flood a little bit, but not much. I just think a little bit of flood. Like the side streets, not like detrimental flood or anything. That's really weird to say that. Be like, oh, it's not going to be detrimental. I never used to think like that until honestly I moved to the South, and now I think like that. But today is a fulfilling day. I had accomplished a lot that I needed to do today. I will be accomplishing even more tomorrow. It's mostly running around and an eye appointment. I don't wear glasses, but it's just somebody who doesn't wear glasses doesn't necessarily need to see me an eye doctor. But I thought I'd at least get them checked. It's been quite a long time since I've seen an eye doctor. And I figured I might as well get it checked and make sure my eyes are still okay. I mean, both my parents wore glasses, so it doesn't hurt. Kind of an anomaly. And my brother actually wears glasses, so yeah. Yeah, I go brother. So I don't know how I lucked out on that one, but yeah. But true story, I do have actual slight stigmatism in one of my eyes. Only one of them. I don't know, remember which one. It's that slight. So, but I'm nearly getting gone off the tangent today. So I am, I'm grateful that I am taking the highs and the lows with the life changes. It's not easy, and especially this time of year when you are bombarded with like all the good stuff. Yeah, not so much for me. I mean, you get the cookies and then like the candies and everything else, the delicious pies and things like that, and you want to partake on that too, and so it's not easy to say no. Not easy at all. And what I find helps me the most is not saying no 100% of the time, and when I do say yes, I try to keep it to a minimum. Like maybe like not a whole slice of pie, like a sliver and a couple bites or whatever. So it's like the flavor is there, and then you don't feel as deprived. And another thing is I keep saying is by keeping your favorite fruits and vegetables on hand to that are in snacking form. Like if you like bell peppers, you slice them up and you have them at the ready for snacking, or cherry tomatoes for ready prep for snacking, something that you can easily grab and not have to do anything with. And if it's healthy, all the better, like those baby carrots, they're already pre-washed and it ready to go. And I'm kind of weird because I really don't like dressing with my salad or really vegetables. I do actually enjoy the flavor of vegetables. I'm one of those people, I guess. I trained myself in high school, actually. I used to do dressing on my salad, but in high school, I got sick every time I had their salad dressing. So I don't know, it's probably something in it that I just couldn't. I was probably like low grade allergic to it or something. But it would make me sick every time I ate it. So I just started eating it without and got used to doing that. And now it's just normal. Like if I go out to eat and I order a salad, it's like, could you put the dressing on the side or no dressing? It depends on what I feel that day. But and a lot of time I notice that a lot of people tend to put a lot of dressing on their salad. And what I recommend on that is if you like just dip your fork tips in the dressing and then like scoop up the salad, you will eat a lot less. You'll still get a tiny bit of the flavor of the salad dressing, but you're not going to overwhelm it with the calories, and you will get used to these things. It's a matter of time. Is it overnight? Nah, no. But you can. You'd be surprised what your taste buds will grow accustomed to. And that's other beneficial thing there. And then the other thing I find myself doing is I like, instead of, in lieu of salad dressing, I'll put like olives in it or something, because then it gets that little zippy of a flavor to me. And I like that. That's another thing I do. Or you can even do pepperoncinis or something like that. Something with a zippy flavor. And so you're not necessarily adding a lot of caloric value from salad dressing. You are getting the flavor of different things that are actually better for you. And that way, it's just overall an added health benefit. It's a lot better to add something that is more nutritious, because let's face it, there's really not a whole lot of nutrition to be had in salad dressing, especially since most salad dressings are like with oils and vinegars or whatnot. It's, yeah, not really high. You can get more nutrition just by balancing out the salad more. And a fruit salad is by not adding the sugar, and instead of adding the sugar, you add like you get a juicer and make fruit juice from fresh whatever, and maybe sprinkle that on to mix it up and sweeten it that way. Uh, that's another better way to do it, and I feel that you would get more natural flavors anyway. Sugar tends to, it might seem to enhance it, but to me it just overbears it. Uh, I'm not really big on really sugary things anyway. So, but those are some ideas that you can kind of play around with. Uh, zucchini is, I think like drying zucchini is a great substitute for like a little, and then make yourself like a fresh salsa. And then you add like some salsa chips right there. It's really good alternative, actually, to be honest with you, for a snack. You get the crunch of a chip without the oil or the salt. And then the salsa will also have the added health benefits as well that you can use. And it's just more of a, it's not a guilt-free. Nothing's ever guilt-free. Everything's moderation, but it is a healthier way for you to get that feeling that you're getting chips and stuff and enjoying it. So there is that. And it's a really good snack to pack too, because they're dried up like you would chips, and you can bring them with you. A good thing is to have healthy snacks also when you leave your house. Then you're less tempted to grab something from the drive-through line or the convenience store, whatnot. If you have a healthy snack, if you do get hungry when you're out and about, I personally bring my protein drinks with me because I'm lazy. Because I could just throw the drinks in my car, and I know I have to have them anyway because I do like 3 protein drinks a day to get my 60 grams of protein in. And and that's how I measure to get my minimum base of protein, and then anything else over is just gravy. And I noticed that when I've been out and about lately, I'll just throw those in the car because they do double for me. They also double as the electrolytes in them help keep me hydrated as well. So it's give and take, I guess. And that's kind of like to keep, if I start getting hungry or peckish or whatever, I just open one up and start drinking it. And it's been working really well, really well. Uh, of course, now if I really, really do like want something to eat, I baby food it. And these are also, you know, fruits, vegetables of any sort is good. It doesn't matter what form it comes in, to be fair, as long as you're getting it and you're not, they don't put in that extra sugar or the extra salt or anything like that. It's good to eat. There was actually a trend when I was a kid. And I'm not kidding. This was a real trend. My friends did this. They would get like the banana powder baby food. I forget what it is, but it's like the ones that taste really sweet or whatever, baby food, and they would buy it with their lunch money and eat it. And that was a thing. It was a whole thing. I never understood as a kid because I never did it. I never had a desire to do it. I thought it was weird. But yeah, there was a lot of my friends that were doing that, and I'm like, oh, that's for babies. More power to you. But it is a really valid thing, especially if you are coming out of the stomach surgery stage where you're on pureed food. That is a very feasible option for you on the go to pack in your lunches, to pack for breakfast or whatnot. And most people don't want to get up and start cooking a full meal in the morning. I'm not one of those people. Don't ever mistake me for one of those people that get right out of bed and start making breakfast. Now, that's why I tend to think of things that are quick and simple for breakfast, or like the protein pastries, or the just like my protein drinks, yogurt, whatnot. I just go for something that is simple, it's basic, it's there. And then my lunches are typically like they're usually like wraps or something like that. Wraps and fruits and vegetables on the side. And then my dinner is where I get my hot meal for the day. And then that's where I get all creative. Like for tonight, it was ham and golden kiwis because I love golden kiwis. Oh, and I guess I did have half a slice of bread because it's not no carbs. You just want to low carbs. Keep the carbs low as possible. That's a common misconception. The problem why doctors don't like you eating carbs because we do tend to overindulge in that because carbs are in so many different things, and it's sometimes hard for people to turn down carbs. So, like half a slice of bread is not enough carbs for me to get worried about. But if I were to do like that every day and keep doing that over and over and do it for, several meals a day and so whatnot and snack in between, yeah, that could become a huge problem. But I wanted to use some sourdough bread up, so I had a half a slice of bread. And it was half a slice because my stomach's not very big. And I focused more on the healthy things like the kiwi and the ham. And that's why I had less bread. And that's another thing they tell you to do is when you eat, what you should do is eat your protein first when you eat your meals, and then you eat your fruits and vegetables next. And then if you have any room, that's when you eat your carbs, because that way, if you do get full before your plate is done, then it's not all the carbs, it's the healthy stuff first is what they tend to go by. And that's a really good way to go by. Really good thing to go. Excuse me, I can't talk today. But that is a really good philosophy to follow. Even if you don't get stomach surgery, that is still a really good way to look at your meals. Okay, protein, because that's going to be the most important thing. The protein is going to allow you to build that muscle or keep that muscle, and the muscle helps you burn fat. The more muscle you have, the more fat you're going to burn. So that's really important. And then like the fruits and vegetables is where you're going to get your nutrients, and that's what you need. And then you still need to slip in your healthy fats like avocados and nuts and things like that. But it's like a small amount of that on a daily basis. And honestly, if you do follow that, you can actually have a very healthy diet. You just like little to no carbs is kind of key. It's not really no carbs. It's just small amount of carbs, and you focus more on the healthier things for your body. And that to me is what started me down this path. I didn't really necessarily want to focus on being skinny. I want to focus on being healthy because anybody can get skinny. Any fad diet could probably get you there, but that doesn't mean you're going to be healthy. And that's what I wanted. Well, I think I have talked to you tonight. It's been a long day. Thanks for listening to me. And stay hydrated. Drink your water. And remember, your imperfections are what make you beautiful because they're what make you you. And with hope, anything is possible, so never lose hope. Until next time. Bye.